got too much heaven. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even.
I got all my guys sitting out. Everybody's out. Lakers at Thunder. My NBA. That's what I share. Share. Alrighty.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And at this point in the season, everyone's a little banged up. These teams, no exceptions.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Vincent. Then it's Connect. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now here is Hachimura. Back to Vincent. Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Vincent misses. This game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against New Orleans. Williams in the post. He's against Vanderbilt. From deep. Dort misses. Here's Vincent, defended by Dort. They set the pick. Right wing. Hachimura against Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Pass to connect. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Now here's Dort. He's coming off a 13-point game against
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Out left to the wing. Vanderbilt with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. No good on the free throw. Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And he's good on the second.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Now here's Wiggins. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Vincent. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Vincent finds Hachimura.
There you go.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort at times is just going to make tough shots.
Here's Vincent. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Pass to connect. Hachimura with it. Covered by Wiggins. Out to the right wing. Vincent hits the three-point
Vincent.
And it's
Thank
all
you.
knotted up.
Well, Rui Hachimura has a chance to set up a teammate, and look at the delivery. Well done.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. For 3, Holmgren knocks down the 3-ball.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Lakers trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to connect. Hayes with the screen for connect. Back to Hayes. Holmgren with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Dort wide open. Great
There you go. For the hustle.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Johnson misses. The Thunder leading by 3. Pushing it up. Here's Williams.
Good defense.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Vincent. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And the Lakers with another miss. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
And that one falls for Williams. So this is the first of 2 in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
And Williams drops them both. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And sit with it, Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Vincent the pass to Hachimura. And it's Connect in the corner. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. The second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Vincent up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the shot.
The fuck was that?
Second violation. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Austin Reaves.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Jackson Hayes. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Vanderbilt. The Thunder leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great open look there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Benson with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Hachimura. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Williams.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
And he knocks down the first one.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. He doesn't get the second one.
Ow.
The Thunder leading by 11. Wiggins with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Caruso, no good. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Wood a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Vincent unable to get that.
Where's my foul?
Good D by Holmgren. Nifty move. And there's another one for the Thunder.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lakers trail by 13. Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Hachimura. Now connect. From deep, Wood. Doesn't go that time. Now here's Caruso. D right on him. The shot's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Lakers shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Here's Vincent. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wiggins against Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fucking ridiculous.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Walls is checked in for the Thunder. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Gabe Vincent. Hachimura hits them both. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 13-point lead. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Now, here's Milton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to connect. Here's Wood.
Thank you.
Christian Wood so
Damn
confident
time.
inside.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 18-7 run. Gilgeous-Alexander against Milton. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Wood. Here's connect.
Wow.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. Second, the Thunder.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
That free throw missing. Already checked in for the Thunder.
Come on, man.
George Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kleber's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Thank you. Shit.
Now Wallace. He has yet to score. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Holmgren against Kleber. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 10. Kleber with a screen on Caruso. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Here's Wallace. He averages about 5 points a game. Inside. Lets it go with a three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Connect. Defended by Caruso. Kleber, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Hartenstein passes to Wallace. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys.
Bullshit.
Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Connect with it. Defended by Caruso. Kleber, the pass to Milton. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Ripped away. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Shoot the damn ball.
The numbers for Chet Holmgren, averaging about 18 points per, 9 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Take a break. Take a break.
And the first one drops.
Well, we know on the offensive end, Wood's skill set is so impressive. Can finish close, he can handle it, and he's a solid perimeter threat.
Both free throws good from Wood. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wallace looking for an opening. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Pocket 6. Here's Wallace. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good health along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
Now here's Milton. Still without a basket. And Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Wallace. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play.
Terrible.
Thunder lead by 14. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Wallace is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Caruso, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Milton. Kleber with it. Wood with the screen for Milton. It doesn't go for him.
Get the rebound.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. On the wing, Williams. Back to Wallace. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Pass to Caruso. Takes a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Woods got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Thank you, Shake.
For Milton. Here's Caruso. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now Holmgren. Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. Williams a screen. There's the 3. Trains it from beyond.
Shut the hell up.
Caruso's got 5.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Milton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 4 this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Wallace. Caruso looking for an opening. Wallace right side.
Oh, shit.
Open. Lakers with the rebound. Woods got 5 rebounds tonight. Finney-Smith kicks to Milton. Kleber with a screen on Wallace. Here's Milton.
Where's my foul?
Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Pass to Caruso. Back to Williams. 3-pointer. Lakers with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated
Thank you.
It just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
So it's the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Holmgren with it. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Now here's Wallace. They lead by 11. Williams can't hit. Milton against Wallace. Screen by Kleba. Milton kicks to Kleba. To the wing on the left.
Shit.
And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Lakers trail by 11. Wood sets a screen. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Thank you.
Wood's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, for a guy his
Wood.
size, Wood's shooting motion is on point. The three is plenty good.
And Mark Daigneault.
Thank you. Let's go.
He's ready to talk things through with the team. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Dort in for Williams. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Wallace outside. Caruso, a screen on Hachimura. Pass to Caruso. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Caruso's got 8 points.
After hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Vincent the pass to Milton. There's the pick. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Milton's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Caruso kicks to Wallace. Now here's Caruso. He's got 8. Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he almost had a 4.
Come on, man.
Right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Thunder have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The free throw drops for Caruso. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Lakers trail by 12. And here's Milton. He has 6. And here's Wood outside.
Yeah.
Caruso grabs the miss. Pass to Holmgren. Over Wood. Holmgren can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor.
Thank you,
He had
Rui.
the size to be able to shoot with range, and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And the slam by Williams.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see it, Mr. Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Milton. Hachimura setting the pick for Milton. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Williams. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Driving the lane. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the free throw, no good.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And here's Wood outside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up to the Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
They always get their own rebound so fast.
The putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now here is Hachimura. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Dagnall said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special. Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second-half scoring leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Milton. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace has got 5 points so far. Lakers trail by 21. Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
Oh
So
no!
he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Wallace. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vincent the pass to Milton. They set the screen. Throws it up high.
Shut the hell up.
With the steal. Down low. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded
Oh
by
my
Hartenstein.
God!
Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He just always get their
Right side,
fucking hand
Williams.
on the ball.
Out to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Hachimura setting the pick for Milton. Poke loose. And
Get the
Thunder
hell-
pushing it up now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander has
just got all the answers, huh?
Makes a defensive play and turns it into offense.
Pass to connect. Back to Milton. Connect with it. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Nice defense from George.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Wallace. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. And it's good off the bat, 3-man in. Hartenstein's got his second basket. And Milton's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to connect. Here's Vincent. Wallace covering. Milton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Lakers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's the Thunder, just a few spots below there.
And, you know, for the Lakers, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Now, here's Holmgren. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. Milton against Holmgren. Takes the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Hachimura with a screen on George. Los Angeles with another
Damn,
miss.
man!
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City
ridiculous.
Thunder ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. The Bulls will square off against the Hornets in Charlotte. Start time, 1 o'clock Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper. But if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
29%. What kind of shit is that?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shea Gilgeous Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Connect. He's out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 3 spot. The Lakers with the ball after Lou Dort's miss. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls. And Hachimura showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous Alexander. For 3. Good on the triple. Gilgeous Alexander's got 16 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Still yet to score.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Count that bucket.
What the fuck are you
10
doing?
points for Chet Holmgren.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his games?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And sit with it, defended by Holmgren. Connect with a wide-open look. And the Lakers with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Connect. Pass to Hachimura. Now Vincent, defended by Dort. Here's Vincent. Hachimura with it, defended by Holmgren. Fader on the way. Wiggins with the rebound.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Connect after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Connect. No good.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous Alexander's got 19 points.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Vincent. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Wiggins passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Here's the triple. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Over to the wing. Here's Connect, defended by Dortch. And the basket is good.
Time.
To go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Lakers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And that one misses.
Fucking kidding me.
Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And the Lakers call time here. Some changes here for the Lakers. Christian Woods check in for Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Shake Milton in for Gabe Vincent. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Wood a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Milton kicks to Vanderbilt. Milton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Lakers with another miss.
Dude, he was right there. Get the rebound.
A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
A shot by Williams, no good. Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Gilgeous-Alexander against Milton. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rejection.
And there's no foul. Shut the hell up.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wood passes to Finney-Smith. Wood a screen on Wiggins. Here's Connect. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Williams, here we go. And the basket is good. Williams has got 10.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
Milton kicks to Finney-Smith. To the wing right side. Vanderbilt against Wiggins.
The fuck?
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander against Milton. Back to Finney-Smith. To the left wing. Picked by Finney-Smith. Connect. Drops one in from the wing. Connect's got 4 points this quarter.
Love the high release on Connect jump shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly.
They get every fucking foul.
Coming up. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Kenrich Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Milton on top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Milton. The Thunder making the shot. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. Number 1, the Thunder.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
And that one misses. Greg, we've heard some veteran players
They make
and
shit.
coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 20-5 run here. Wallace finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots a fader. The Lakers with the rebound. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kleba with a screen on Wallace. Pass to Kleba. Offline with his 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That one falls.
You guys gonna defend or what?
This quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape.
We're here getting
They're
fucking
working
blasted.
inside and getting good shots from close range.
Milton with it. He has 7. Launches it. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now.
But they could.
One effort here tonight.
Shut the hell up, man.
Again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Milton after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Kleba sets the screen for Milton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Milton's got 9.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Milton. No problems knocking that one down. 7 points in the game.
And
every fucking thing.
3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Milton looking around. Over to the left wing. Wood a screen on Wallace. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Yeah, I'm playing like ass today with all these fucking backups.
And he sinks the seconds. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 23. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Wood, a screen on Wallace. In the corner, it's Kleba. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, my God.
Oklahoma City shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. And that one's good, Caruso.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Milton. Wood, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
Thank you,
Guys
Olivari.
getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hartenstein against Wood. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Wood.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. Jang, he's checked in for Wallace. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James checked in for Shake Milton. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Lakers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Wood in the post. He's defended by Hartenstein. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Back to Caruso. Off target with his 3.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Kleba with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to the left side wing. Finney Smith passes to James. Misses off the right iron.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Caruso. Banked in off the glass. Caruso's got 16 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Wood. A shot off that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our state. Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Alex Caruso. Wallace is out there with Doncic. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Wood finds Kleba. Bangs home the trifecta.
Thank you.
Kleba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Out to the right wing. Hachimura against Caruso. Pass to James. 2 on the clock. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. James defending. Good work there as it goes. And here is James. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the drive. And the shot goes in.
I mean, the guard skills are there for Bronny, as you can see on that attack.
Now Caruso. Outside Williams from the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James looking around. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. James outside. Caruso against Hachimura. Kleba sets the screen for Hachimura.
Oh my.
Knocked away. In the corner, it's Kleba. Second shot opportunity. And at last, they get one to fall.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Outside Williams. Pass to Doncic. Wallace outside. Krills the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Well, Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, he is a tough customer in that painted area. Christian Wood likes to be around the bucket.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Christian Wood, taking 2 shots.
free throw, good. Wood.
And what you got to like about Christian Wood is he's a worker. It gives you that elite effort on pretty much every play, and coaches love that.
Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Both free throws good from Wood. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. Williams, a screen on James. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Here's Jang. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
From Cambridge, Williams.
Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Taken away by Williams. Here's Caruso. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Caruso against James. Now, here's Kleba. He's guarded closely. Wood sets a screen. Here's Vincent. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Back to Williams. For the 3. Sinks the triple.
Everything goes in.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside, James. To the right side. Back to Kleba. To the wing right side. Wood with the screen for Connect. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Outside Williams. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Morris is checked in for Christian Wood. From deep, James. And again, no good by the Lakers. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. To the middle. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
U.S. at the game respectfully.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Morris outside. Latre. Good on the 3-point shot. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, one of the more valuable things in basketball, bigs who can stretch the defense. Morris, one of those guys.
Pass to Caruso. Williams against Kleba. The Lakers with the rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
James, the pass to Kleba. Now Vincent. Kleba with a screen on Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Basket good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jang with the screen for Williams. Pass to Jang from outside the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the foul called on Payson Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 6, Jalen.
Here's Vincent. No good on the quick three. Thunder have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Wallace outside. Caruso. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Caruso against James. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Now here's Wallace. Chang with a screen on James. Pass to Chang. Here's Caruso. 4 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Lays it up off the glass. Caruso's got 24.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Morris outside. And here is James. Wallace covering. Morris against Hartenstein. In the corner, it's Kleba. Here's Topic. Pass to Wallace. Chang with a screen on James. Here's Wallace. No good on the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
James the pass to Morris. Misses from close range. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Topic.
In. Of course it's going in.
Topic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They're playing like ass.
Daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Connect with it. James, the pass to Vincent. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City shooting 52% for the floor. Nice work so far from them.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the Thunder making a change here. Tice is checked in.
Daniel Tice.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Topic. On the wing, Wallace. Defended by Vincent. Clock is at 3. From the high post. Wallace misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Got a piece of it.
Get the ball.
Morris inside. Wallace is there. Here's Connect. Off target from 3-point range.
Ridiculous.
Chang with the ball. Now here's Wallace. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Awful.
They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Fucking ridiculous.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Shea, balanced scoring for you all tonight.
Playing like ass the whole game.
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that Coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight. Congrats on the win again. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Five or 32, 22. Come on, man. Missing everything.
Yo.
13 turnovers. Yo, what's up, Swerve? It's terrible.
Lakers in 4.
It's probably more gonna be like they'll probably win in 6, most likely. Ain't gonna be no sweep. Come on, man. Caruso acting like he the $1 million man. 24 points.
What do you do for work?
Game tester, caregiving. Those are my jobs. Rui, 13. Connect, play like ass. Vincent, play like ass.
How old are you?
Terrible. You're asking a lot of questions, man. I'm 44.
Goddamn Unc. Jokey beta.
Jokic. He's a great player. No argument there. Oh, we got the Thunder again. Zach Levine is hurt. Well, they suck anyway, but.
My brother imagine Giannis and Jokic in same team OML.
Giannis and who? Oh, you say Giannis and Jokic? That would just be too much.
4 chips at least.
Yeah, but most likely that ain't gonna ever happen. I don't know. Hopefully, oh, it's only 2 games. Return to the G League. Yeah, he's been playing pretty good. Yes. At least LeBron's healthy. God damn it. Reaves is still pretty banged up. Okay, maybe. Might be. Luka's a maybe. Terrible. Might have to start Shake. All right, that's it for tonight, man. At least LeBron will be playing next game, so we'll see how it goes. Only up by game over the Timberwolves. So we got to try to keep that #1 seed. And it's at Dallas. That's a game we got to have. And they're good. I think Luka definitely play that game. All right, y'all. Till next time. Please like and subscribe. That would be nice. I'll holla.